Welcome to the SmartPlug 30 amp connector installation video. We would like to thank Shilshole Bay Marina and the Port of Seattle for allowing us to film this video on their docks. Before beginning, please follow these 3 steps. Make sure to turn the power off at both the boat and the dock and disconnect your existing shore power cord at both ends. On the SmartPlug connector, remove the 3 screws which secure the face to the housing. And finally, press the included rubber cord seal into the back of the connector housing. With the shore power cord completely disconnected at both ends, cut the boat side female connector off of the existing cord. Using your measuring tape, make a mark at 1.5 inches from the end of the cable. Strip no more than 1.5 inches of the outer shielding, being careful not to cut the insulation off the internal wires. The best way to do this is to score the outside insulation carefully and then break it off. Using your wire cutters, cut the paper insulation out from in between the internal wires. Place the larger end of the supplied installation tool over the 3 wires, and then apply a liberal coating of liquid soap to the installation tool, as well as the first 3 inches of cord. Starting with the small end of the cord seal, push the wire through the seal and housing assembly, making sure there's sufficient length to wire the rest of the connector. Remove the installation tool and wipe the excess liquid soap off the wires. Carefully strip back 5/8 inch of the insulation from each of the 3 wires and then examine the condition of the wire. The wire should have a clean and bright finish. If necessary, cut back until clean wire is found. Twist the bare wires into a tight and straight formation. Unscrew the terminal screws just far enough to allow for insertion of the wire, being careful not to back them all the way out, or the wire clamp may fall inside the connector. Gently bend out the internal strain relief clamps to give yourself enough room to work. Insert the bare wires into the corresponding color-coded terminals on the connector. Insert the wire far enough to make good contact, but stop before the wire insulation goes into the terminal. Tighten each screw accordingly. Grab the connector housing by the cord seal, and then pull the cord back through until the connector face meets the housing. An easy way of doing this is to once again lubricate the cord using your liquid soap. Reinstall the 3 face screws you set aside earlier, and with moderate torque, tighten each screw a little at a time, moving from one to the next to ensure an even seat. Peel the paper backing off the face seal and slide it down into the recess of the face. Use a small blunt object to push it down the rest of the way, being careful not to damage the seal. Thank you for watching the SmartPlug 30 amp connector installation video. Please visit www.smartplug.com for more information.